It's a warm and humid afternoon in Paradise, Sunday afternoon. What happened? We did that waterfall thing yesterday, you saw in that last video. Also yesterday, Sompit got her last tree planted over there, the durian tree. Starting to dry up a little bit, still a lot of water standing around. It did not rain yesterday afternoon or last night. The other thing I noticed was this thing was like at a full hang yesterday afternoon. So I come out here this morning, put a taller stick in it, kind of tied it up, kind of hold it upright a little bit until it can get some more strength through this piece here in the middle. But yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. It'll be all right. But as you can see, the durians had the 3 little ones in the pot with the big one. I don't know what the plan is with those. I guess if they take root and start growing, well, she's only got them with that one. I wonder what she did. She must put the other ones in a pot somewhere, because there was 3 with this one too. They all had 3 little ones in there. She must put them in a pot and try and do something different with them. She's worried this one's going to flood out, but I told her to just kind of mound it up around it to keep the water back away from her if she's too worried about it. But in the dry season, you're going to want to do just the opposite and kind of clear it out around it. Swimming holes looking good. So we harvested those bananas the other day. Sompit put them in this pot and then put, this is that, what I was telling you she's calling coal. It's not coal. I don't know what it is. I'll see if I can find out and add it into the video right here. But put a piece of this in there with it for a couple days. Had them covered up with some bags, some like plastic rice sacks. Pulled them out this morning and here they are. Still got a little bit of green in them, but she says they're ready to go. Got a couple of these grown together bananas. I'm not sure what caused that, but there's at least 2 of them right here and another one here that actually has 1, 2, 3, but the 3rd one didn't develop. So that's kind of unusual, but let me see if I can find what's nice and yellow. We're going to try our first Paradise banana right here on camera. Try this one right here. It's a little bit soft, so hopefully it'll be good. Feels good. Tastes a little bit green yet. It'll be good. Probably tomorrow it'll be good. But as I said, they look a little bit green too, but she said, oh, they're okay. But I mean, they are, you can see they're fine. But these little bananas, for those of you that don't eat them very often or haven't eaten them, these things, the skin can turn almost pure black on them and they're still good inside. They're not like the bananas in the West, those big ones. As soon as those things start turning brown, they're about ready to head to the trash can. These here go a long ways into aging. Homegrown bananas, can't do much better than that, right? I was on a Gotta Love Thailand chat live stream yesterday, and Dave was saying that he looked into growing avocados when he lived in California. I did not know this, but I guess there's a male tree and a female tree. Long story short, we don't know how to tell the difference between them. He didn't know how. Asked the lady at the market today with trees. She said, I'm not sure. We just plant them, and the ones that get fruit, we keep them. The other ones we don't. But it takes like 10 years to get fruit on them, so we've abandoned the avocado tree idea. So I'll probably just come up with some other kind of tree that has bears some kind of fruit that we like and put that out there with the durian. In that last video where I kind of did the review around the pond and the property from last year, I noted in that video that this was the tree I keep talking about, that I can't believe how much it's grown. In that video, the last one you saw, this tree was about this high. It wasn't even as tall as Sompit. Now it's 12 foot high in 1 year, man. Amazing. But that's why I keep talking about it, because it just like grew like crazy really fast. I mean, I knew bananas would grow fast, but this thing really surprised me. But this one was almost dead when we got here a year ago, because nobody was out here to water them every day like we were when we were here. So we nursed it through the dry season with some water every day. And actually, this one here, there was one here that did not make it. We replaced that one like in December, I think we replaced it. But this is about how big the ones were, that one and that one were a year ago. It was about like this. That one was the same thing because we put 4 of them in. This one didn't make it, so we replaced it. Those were about the same size when we planted them last year, but for some reason that one just went crazy. My Catone tree looks pretty good. Probably need to give them another shot of bug juice. It's been a while. She did pick some of these flowers, and we ate them the other day in some soup that she made. Also, from that last video, I was sitting here fishing when I caught that catfish, and I was talking about the 2 bananas from our pole standing party. Well, that one and the one, you can barely see the leaf sticking up there, but those are the 2 that we saved from our house or pole standing ceremony. This one, and it's already got a pup, and that one, and it's got a pup. See, this is what I wanted. There was shade here. This is nice here now. Of course, I'm not living out here anymore now, though. I got this rope up. I talked about this the other day. I said I was going to do that, and I mentioned it when I was fishing that I'd got it done. Well, there it is. Tied up to the slider. I need to flip these 2 wires around. There's nothing wrong with them. It just, I had them the other way to begin with, and when you look at it from the house, the 2 wires are like top and bottom. Now it looks like they're twisted, even though they're not. But I keep seeing it from over there. It just drives me crazy because it looks like they're twisted. So I'm going to get a ladder out here maybe tomorrow morning or Tuesday morning and get these flipped around. And there was something else. Oh, I had a piece of bird spikes fall off the house over there. I need to get that back up there. So I'll drag the ladder out and get both those tomorrow. So this is nice out here now. I'm in bare feet and got nice grass to walk on. This thing was just nothing but dirt, as you saw in that video. It was just dirt all the way around here. It looked terrible because it was all washed out. But like I said, I was trying to get plants to grow up here. I know I kept talking about it when I was living in the Salah that I need to get something growing, to control the erosion. And this is what I was talking about here. Now, we didn't have any erosion this year. Still, this tree and that tree are really yellow for some reason. I'm still worried about them. I took a bunch of cow poop because some pit thought maybe they didn't have enough nutrients, so I threw a bunch of cow poop down by them. Oh, God, it's been 2 weeks ago now. Try to get that washed down in there a little bit and give them some food. Monday morning in Paradise, we're going to head out to get that new car here in a couple hours. But first, I'm going to check out these bananas. I said yesterday that one tasted a little bit green yet. I want to give it a little more time, so it's probably been, I don't know, 14, 15 hours, I suppose. This feels pretty good. Those of you that aren't familiar with them, the skin is very thin on these. As I said in the video yesterday, you can let these things age. This skin can be almost black on here, and the banana inside is still white and firm and good. Not like the ones in the West where as soon as the skin turns brown, the banana inside starts going soft and mushy, no good. But these stay in good condition for quite a while after they turn brown. Perfect. Okay, so we don't have any plans today other than to go get the car. No idea how long that's going to take. Sabai's going to go over with us. We'll try to get the transaction done as quick as we can to cut her loose to come back. And then we'll stay there, finish up whatever we need to finish up, and then we're going to stop by Lotus and what else we got? Oh, the guy in the Lotus parking lot sells car accessories. That's where I got the dash cam for the truck. I'm going to stop in there and get one of them. All right, so we have arrived at the dealership. They've got our car sitting out here. Looks identical to the one that was sitting on the showroom the other day. So now I'm trying to verify that they switched vehicles and got the 3.0 in it and doesn't give me the 1.9 that was sitting inside. So it doesn't even tell on top of the engine what size it is. This is the 3.0, correct? Huh? This is the 3.0, correct? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to tell the difference. I just want to make sure. So they tinted the windows, so they took the paper out of the window, so I can't look at that to verify that it's a 3.0. Here's the back seat I was talking about. In the Toyotas, their seats are like here, and they fold up and then fold this way, so they stick out about this far, which is what I did not like about the Toyotas. You got these big seats in here. These fold down so it's flat with this. Normally they throw the paperwork in the glove box in the States. I don't know what they do with it here. guess that's it. Like a car cover we'll never use. I think the one that was in the showroom is sitting right over there.
Yeah.
Is that what she said? It's over there?
Yeah, that 1.9.
Yeah.
1.9. That color, and we asked for same color.
Yeah.
So I was thought it the white.
No, it was the same color. This is the right color.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. As long as that's the 3.0. Here's the engine type, 4JJ3 TCX E5. Doesn't tell me anything. There's a tag right here. It doesn't tell the engine size. It just kind of gives, I guess, a serial number. Is that what that is?
Yeah, 40 something. She said 40 ES.
Okay, so I looked on the internet to see what that was, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, 40. Oh, look over there.
Okay.
Oh, look over there. You see.
Take a picture of that. In case we need to look back at it. So she's saying this is the one that was in the showroom that we looked at the other day. And this paper in the windshield's the one I was talking about, that typically this will tell what size motor it has in it. Yeah, 1.9 Elegant. That's the paper I was wanting to see on that one. On the United States, when they prep them, they take that out and they stick it in the glove box, so you have it. Let me shut this camera off real quick. Marriage certificate, passport, driver's license, marriage certificate, certified copy of the marriage certificate, another one, Thai version, marriage certificate, English, Thai, and translated, 2 each. Registration, it looks like. Driver's license again, passport again, Thai marriage certificate, registration again. So 2 full sets of those. So we're signing about the 3rd page in the owner's manual 2 times. Did they find an English version of that?
No, he don't find. Maybe ภาษาอังกฤษใช่ไหม?
Driver's license again. Actually, this is my pink ID. It looks like all the same stuff again for the 3rd time. Yep, marriage certificate, registration, Thai ID, registration, marriage certificate. So we got a discount for a family member owning an Isuzu, and that's what this paper is. So $200, $220. Something's wrong, I'll bring it back. It's under warranty, right, for a year? That's the other thing in Thailand, the warranties suck. I think they're only 1 year. All right, the payment has been made, so it's official, but on those red plates, I think I figured out that they're actually a dealer plate. She said if you go to another province, you have to register it in this book. This book is for that plate. As you can see, it's very old and worn, a bunch of pages in it. But so whatever vehicle that plate is on has to be in here, and then we have to log it in here if we leave the province. But she did say that our plates will be ready in about 2 weeks. So with that said, we probably won't leave the province for 2 weeks. If we do, it'd just be over to Surin and back. That'd be it. We're pretty close to getting out of here.
ได้ยังไงก็ได้เอาดอกไม้ไว้ข้างหน้า
Em có mà dẹpมาชิดกันไม่ค่อยสนิทกันเท่าไหร่
This is the big thing in Thailand. The presentation with the big bow on the hood. Oh, the flower's too far out over there. Let's move it over. Okay, here we go. Sabai wants to get in the picture. Oh, okay. That's okay. It's enough.
Congratulations.
Okay, we're going to see if there's anything else we got to do here. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go get a dash cam put in this right away if that guy's available. We made it home okay. I'm going to say I bought probably I don't know, I'd have to go back and count, probably 10 brand new vehicles in my life. This process was probably the easiest process I've ever been through, believe it or not. Still a lot of papers to sign, as you've seen, but to go in there and just cut a deal with them, maybe spend an hour in there, hour and a half the other day. They get the car all prepped, everything's ready. When you get back there, you just sign the paperwork and go. Probably another hour today. I'm telling you, in the U.S., to get a car bought, you walk in, buy it, and drive it home. It's 3-4 hour process half the time. I used to tell them, hey, I'm in a hurry. If you can get it done in 2 hours, I'll buy it, but I want to be out of here in 2 hours. And that's already after spending an hour or so there. And they'd be like, okay, we'll do our best, right? But then once you agree to buy it, then you're kind of stuck with their timeline. But yeah, they're terrible in the U.S. about how long it takes to buy a damn car. So I was talking about these back seats in the Toyota. As you can see, these lay down, and those will lay down. But in the Toyota, these back ones actually sit here and they fold down, and they're about this tall. And then you fold them up here and they hang off the side and they stick out about this far on both sides. So it really takes up a bunch of storage space back here. And that's probably the one thing I didn't like about the Toyotas. But this one, as you can see, they lay down flat. So you got lots of nice storage area. Little storage compartment there to hide your drugs in or whatever you're hiding. I didn't know this, but I'll just show you the back seat. So it's a 7 passenger vehicle. I didn't realize this till we got home, but it's got the engine shutoff feature on it where when you stop, the engine will shut off until you take your foot off the brake, and then it automatically starts back up. I got to figure out how to turn that off because I don't know. I'm not sure I like that. So we'll see. The other thing I don't like, and maybe I'm wrong because I haven't really tested it or looked for it yet, but I don't see an auto function on these lights where you can just turn it and they automatically turn on. Let me check it right now. On the Toyota, on the switch, there's an indent that is auto. So, yeah, see, there's no lights on. There's no automatic lights. And there's not a position for it here either that I can see. Well, this day and age, that ought to be automatic. Just start the car and the lights come on, turn it off, and the lights go off. There's no reason that they should be doing this. It can't cost that much more to have that feature on them. Just from a safety aspect, lights on all the time when you're driving. In fact, if it's a Canadian car, I think it's a law that it has to come on automatically every time your car runs, or at least drives. But yeah, you'd think that, well, let me put it in drive and see if that does it. Nope, no lights. So I don't like that either. And I haven't taken my foot off the brake, and maybe I need to drive it before that auto shut-off function works. But right now, let's see, it's in park. See, maybe it's because I haven't driven it that the auto shut-off isn't activating. Anyhow, everything else, I really like the way I position in here. I feel like I set higher in the vehicle and higher off the ground. Gives me much better field of view. So I like that. It rides smoother than the truck, obviously. But yeah, everything good except, like I said, the auto shut off on the engine. I got to figure out how to shut that off. And I don't like the fact that I have to turn the lights on and off every time, especially with a digital dash. Oh, I think that, well, the gauges are analog. Let me see. Yeah, see, at night, when you start up, those are going to come on even if the lights aren't on. So I don't like that. A friend of mine got a DUI once, way back in the 90s. He bought a Chevy S10, brand new. Had full digital dash in it when they just come out with them. And because the dash lit up and turned on, he thought his lights were on. He took off from the bar, pulled him over, and got busted DUI. Didn't have his lights on. But yeah, I think that's one feature that they really need to change, is get the automatic lights on there. And let me try them. Well, no, they turn on here, so. Had 10 OD, or had 10 kilometers on it when we picked it up. Yeah, see. Oh, light shut off. So maybe they are automatic. Check that out. It's on, so they are automatic. There's just not a position for it. Well, good. Take that off my list of things I don't like. So the only thing left is to figure out how to turn that automatic shutoff on. So my brother-in-law's 2020 MUX, he has that same feature where you stop at a sign or a stoplight or whatever, and the engine shuts off until you let off the brake, and then it starts back up. Or maybe touch the gas. I'm not sure which one. But I know he has a switch on his to turn that feature off. I don't know if this one does. Steve, we were talking about the DEF. So they told me that when the light comes on the dash to cycle the pollution control, I'm supposed to hit this button and it will clean the filter out on it. But there is no DEF in here, so I'm not sure what it does, and my Toyota truck doesn't have it. So if anybody can give us some insight onto that, please do. Anyhow, there we are on the MUX. Everything's said and done and ready to go, so we're ready to do some road tripping now. Cruise control, automatic.